Okay, now, what you see in front of you is the lightwave interface. Yours will not look quite like this, probably. Maybe the background isn't blue. There's a way to change that, but don't worry about that right now. The only thing you need to worry about now are three simple things. Master these, and learning the rest is easy. Okay, here's what you gotta know. Okay, check it out. Upper left. See that cursor? Looks like an X right now. Hit the space bar. Now it looks like a little plus sign. Now it looks like a little slash. Okay? Hit the space bar again, little X. Hit the space bar again, little plus. Now, if you are a very sharp individual, you've noticed that at the very lower right edge of the interface is a little bitty blue highlighted button that says points. Okay, don't see it? It's right next to where it says grid 500 millimeter in the very lower left corner. A little bit over it says points. Hit the space bar. Check it out. Now the blue highlight is on edges. Hit the space button again, and now the blue highlight is on polygons. Okay, that is the first thing you need to know. Spacebar switches between points, edges, and polygons. Now you could also move the cursor down here and click on these to switch, but trust me, it's better to just use the space, or at least that's what I think. Okay, you know what? I have not made any models in this software at all ever without using the space bar. Okay, space bar number one. Okay, now the second thing you need to know, we're going to have to skip ahead a little bit to get to. Okay, see these tabs across the top? Okay, across the top edge of the interface it says create, modify, multiply, construct. Anyway, don't worry about all of them, just worry about the first one. Okay, it says create. Okay, now go to box. Okay, and drag it out from the top. Now drag it up from the bottom. Has a little cross in the center that lets you know it's turned on. Okay, now after you've done that, by the way, that's the left click. It's like you left click and drag it out from one view, then the next, and that gives it 3 dimensions. It's like you drag it out from the bottom. Did I say top? It says bottom here. Let's switch that to top. Okay, don't worry about that too much. Just like I said, one view, drag it out. Then, another view, drag it out. When you're satisfied that it's in 3 dimensions, hit space. Okay, now this is number 2 of the things you need to know to make your learning experience right perfect. Okay, check it out. Click, left click on anything. Okay, now check it out. It did go right across the line, in 3 dimensions, but don't worry about that. Okay, look, now that it's selected, click it again. It's deselected. Okay, click it again. It's selected. Now check this out. If I moved it to a different point and tried to click it, I could click it all day. It will never ever select that. Okay, and this is the second thing you should get a grip on. Okay, once something is selected, it will not select other stuff. It will only deselect what was already selected. Okay, unless you hold down shift. Check it out. It's selected. I can click on it all day. It's not selecting. Hold down shift and it does select. Okay, now that's what you need to practice until you understand how it works. Okay, now click on it. Selected. Click on this, it won't select. Click on this, it deselects. Okay, Now that's the same whether you're dealing with points, edges, see? Okay, now it's the edges. Try to click on these, it won't work. Okay, unless you hit shift, and then it does work. Okay, now this isn't entirely true, because if you hold down left click that you're using to select stuff and keep it hold down the whole time and drag it across two separate lines, see, now it selects them. Okay, now release it and drag it across these two, it will not select them. Drag it across these two, it will deselect them, unless, you know, you hit shift and then it will select them. Okay, now like I said, get the hang of this. That is important. What I just explained, it's a very basic fundamental. Now that's the second thing you need to know. The third thing you need to know moving forward is simple. Check it out. Hit the switch it to polygons. That's the little X down here. Now select one side. Now the reason I'm using this tool is because it's simple. It's the keyboard shortcut. It's really easy to remember, and a lot of the tools in Lightwave work exactly this way. Hit the B key. Okay. Now left click. Oh, did you notice that changed? Anyway, hit left click, and then drag it up, and see, it popped out. Now drag it left and it brings it in, right and it brings it out. Now a whole lot of Lightwave tools work exactly this way. Now you're probably thinking, what if I had selected the side? Well, let's try that. Remember, click on it and now it unselects. Click on the one on the side. Okay, and see, here it is. Now hit the B key, drag it out, and see, there it goes. And left brings it in, right brings it out. It's the same exact thing, only turned on its side. Now if you right click it, it resets the tool. See how there's a line right there where it you know, hit right click again, brings out another line. But the main thing is, up and down is like that, left and right is like that. Okay, practice these things. Once you know those three things, learning the rest is pretty easy, because all of it is based on that. Okay, what are the three things again? The three things are spacebar, okay, then, okay, select something, and then, you know, like I said, it won't select unless you anything else unless you hit shift. It will deselect. Okay, that's the second thing. And the third thing is the behavior of tools when you hit up and down, when you go up and down, left and right. B key, and then up and down, left and right. Okay, by the way, when you're done with a tool, no, the right click thing is pretty universal across the tools too, but when you're done with a tool, hit the space bar. I probably should have said that earlier, but I left it out. Anyway, those three basics will make learning the rest easy.